What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are jumping back into Go Battle League as Niantic has officially announced that Go Battle League has returned. So I hope your guys' battles are going well. We are bringing the same team that pushed me onto leaderboards today. But if I'm being honest, today was not a positive day. I had a lot of sweaty matches, a lot of great opponents. So we're going to showcase some of the battles, some of the great wins, and some of the losses. But I'm definitely looking to try to build myself a new team as I've kind of run this team into the ground for myself. So I'm going to build a new team. But let's take a look at today's Go Battle League battles. So getting into the first battle, we are in 2700 rating right now. And as you guys can see on the left, that's our team movesets and IVs, and we have a Cresselia Vs S Cavalier on the lead. This is a really bad matchup for us. S Cavalier is going to be doing quite a bit of damage, but I have a play style when it comes to this matchup, and you guys are going to see it. So we're going to be going for Moonblast right here. This has a 30% chance to lower the opponent's attack. It's also going to chunk away at the health, and we get the attack debuff, which is fantastic. Now, we're going to let Cresselia get hit by this Mega Horn. I know it's going to hurt. I know it's going to do super effective damage. But what we're going to do, and I do this quite a bit to S Cavaliers. If you face me, you guys know I do this to you. It's kind of an in your face, get this S Cavalier out of here. So we're going to be going for a Moonblast right here. And then I swap into Charizard and get off 2 Fire Spins before they can react. And S Cavalier's gone. So there we go. Now we have Lapras now coming in. So we're just going to be going straight Blast Burn because of the Ice Water typing here. We're going to be doing neutral damage and heavy damage at that. So we land the Blast Burn, which is fantastic because now we can go into 2 shields and go straight Dragon Claws and really pressure health because Fire Spin damage plus Dragon Claw is going to be enough to take out this Lapras. So we lost lead right there, but because of a play style that I have of hard, fast move damage, especially against those S Cavalier leads who are 2 times weak to fire, and I have Charizard on my team, I can really take advantage, eliminate S Cavalier from the game, and get rid of its energy. So like I said, we're going double shield here. We see them swap now into Cresselia, so we're going to go straight for the Blast Burn. I really want to get some big damage on this Cresselia or get the final shield, which would be great. And now we're going to go back into our own S Cavalier if I can. So I'm going to try to time it, but I don't get the correct timing, which is okay. Now we are going to be getting hit by a Moonblast right here. This is going to be doing neutral in the matchup. Does a decent amount of little bit of damage, and we aren't going to be able to get to our own Moonblast in time. Should have gone for Grass Knot right there. Because I could have done some extra chip damage, but that's okay because now all the energy is gone on the Cresselia. So what we're going to do is we are going to now, I think I come in with the Charizard. Yeah, I come in with the Charizard because I want to pressure the shield right here. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw, hoping that maybe I can get back-to-back Dragon Claws, but I don't think I have enough time at all. We do get the final shield, which is beautiful. Now I know they have Lapras, which is low, and I know they have Cresselia. So we're just going to be using Obstagoon here to finish off the battle, which is great. So we're going to bring in the Obstagoon now. Now, it is going to be weak to the Moonblast. That's going to be doing super effective damage to us. But Night Slash is going to be doing super effective damage right back to this Cresselia. It's not going to be enough to take it out, but it's going to get it extremely low, and they are going to be able to hit us with a Moonblast. But things are okay. If they attack debuff as well, that's going to be bad, but I think we can manage it. We get the attack debuff. We're going to finish off with fast moves, and then we're going to be going for Night Slash against the Lapras here. This isn't going to be enough to finish it because of the attack debuff, but with counter damage, we should be able to take out this Lapras right here, and that is going to be a GG. So really tough game 1 right there, but let's go ahead and move into game 2. So like I said, these games are very sweaty, and I faced a lot of lead losses. S Cavalier, to be frank, I faced 3 S Cavaliers in a row, and I think we have all 3 of those battles here. I know this one's going to be an S Cavalier as well. So we have Cresselia versus... Oh, actually, no, this is a Cresselia one. Okay, so Cresselia fight right here. Again, you just go straight Moonblast in this matchup. It's going to be doing neutral damage, has a 30% chance to lower the opponent's attack. And honestly, this is not a game. This is not a matchup of skill. This is a matchup of RNG. Did you get the attack debuff, or did your opponent get the attack debuff? Like, it's huge, and it's not game breaking, but it really flips the fight. So I got the attack debuff first, which is fantastic. So now I'm in control of this matchup right here. If they get the attack debuff right here, it's basically going to be an even trade, but if they don't, now I'm going to start inching ahead. So we do not get an attack debuff, which is good. We're going for our own Moonblast right here. If I get a second attack debuff, this is heavily over. but it's not. Okay, so we're still sitting good. Again, this matchup is very long-winded. Whenever you have Cresselia versus Cresselia leads, the games will likely go to timeout, if I'm being honest. If you ever have a Cresselia versus Cresselia, it's going to be a timeout match just because of how long this battle can take. It can take upwards of 3 minutes in this matchup, potentially, of Cresselia versus Cresselia. So I got a second attack debuff right there, which is huge. So hopefully we can get to this Moonblast. We do get to it, but they are winning CMP ties because they have a higher attack Cresselia, which is fine. Moonblast is not going to be able to finish us off, so we are going to go for our own. But they get an attack debuff on us as well, which is going to be enough to stop this Moonblast from finishing off my opponent. But now we're both going to be going for, or I'm going to be going for Grass Knot right here. And I go for the Grass Knot. My opponent gets the charge move, which tells me this is going to be a Grass Knot as well. And he's double attack debuff, so I'm not going to shield. And because of that, I'm not going to go down. I go for my own Grass Knot. This should finish him off. So now we win this lead advantage, basically, for switch advantage without losing a shield, which is great. Now we're going to see Giratina Altered come in. We're going to bring in our Obstagoon here. Obstagoon is going to be doing super effective damage with that Night Slash, and the Shadow Claw Giratina Altered as well is definitely a more favorable matchup because Shadow Claw is going to be double resisted because of our Dark Normal typing. Now, right here as well, because they have Giratina Altered with 2 shields, this battle is still going to take a while. Dragon Claw is not going to do a lot of damage, and we're going to be sitting in this fight for a while, so it's definitely going to be coming down to the wire of time limit, so I got to account that into the battle. So another Dragon Claw now coming through, going for another Night Slash here. Hopefully we start getting shields. That's really what I want to get here. But Night Slash isn't going to do, or it's still going to do a decent amount, but they're deciding not to shield, which is fine. And I think they're recognizing right here that it's going to come down to the timer of the match, so they're going to be swapping out here soon. I'm going to be going for another Night Slash. Hopefully I get a shield right here, or I finish off the Giratina Altered. That would be fantastic. So we go for the Night Slash right here. We get a shield, which is great. And then they get off another charge move right here. So I don't think I'm going to shield because I'm reading that whatever they have in the back could be potentially weak to Charizard. And they swap into Lapras, which is fine. So we're going to be going for another Night Slash here to get some extra damage. They saved their Giratina Altered, so we're going to save our Obstagoon right here. And now we're going to bring in Charizard. And as you guys can see, the time limit's coming down. I should have gone for Dragon Claw right here. I don't know why I'm not doing charge moves. I guess I'm hoping that fast move damage is going to be enough. But as you guys can see right there, the timer's already gone. They got back-to-back surf, so they do get our second shield. But I should have gone for a Dragon Claw, I think, to make them lose a shield. So time's up, and we lose. Tough one. All right. Moving into the next battle, it's so tough with those timeout games because it's hard to tell who's going to win right there. I think personally, chessboarding it out, I would have won that matchup because I had so much loaded energy that I could really put pressure on their health, but oh well. So we have Cresselia versus Togekiss here on the lead. Fantastic. We can keep away our Obstagoon from this thing. So I'm overloading on energy just in case they decide to swap, and now I'm going to be going for Moonblast. It's going to be doing neutral damage in the matchup, which is going to be great. It's really what I want, and they do swap out. So they swap out in Snorlax, so we're going to bring in Obstagoon right here. I do need to be wary of a potential superpower. That's the one thing you have to fear when you have an Obstagoon versus Snorlax is their capability to have superpower. So you got to really read the situation right here. And I think I'm guessing that this is Body Slam. I think that was too quick for Superpower. So it is going to be Body Slam, which tells me they have Body Slam Earthquake or maybe Body Slam Outrage. So there's no reason for me to shield at all. Now, I should have played this a little better so that I can get a shield on the back end. What I need to do is just completely farm down with counter because I need to pressure the shield on the back end to this Togekiss with a Gunk Shot. So now we're not going to have enough energy to actually get off a Gunk Shot. As you guys can see, I could have let him get one more Body Slam off potentially, but we are going to go for the Night Slash here. Just throw it. Extra chip damage is always nice, and if they shield, that's going to be fantastic for us. So Night Slash does get a shield. That is huge. I think that was a misread by my opponent. If they were counting correctly, they would have known I had no chance of getting to Gunk Shot, but I think they really feared that, which is great for me. That pressure of what could be is huge. So now we have Cresselia against the Togekiss here. We're going to be going for Moonblast now. Moonblast again, going to be doing some nice damage right here against the Togekiss, and then I'm going to swap into Charizard right now, and they swap into Swampert actually at the exact same time. Reason being, I wanted to get a head-on energy with Charizard for this matchup. Now we're going to be going for Blast Burn here. It's going to do quite a bit of resisted damage. It's such a hard-hitting move that it's still going to do quite a bit, and we have 2 shields against Swampert, plus we can survive 1 Hydro Cannon, which is great. So we're going to go into double shield here because now I can go for straight Dragon Claws against this Swampert and pressure shield. So I'm just going to double shield right here. I think Charizard has a high chance of winning this matchup. So we let one go through actually because I wanted to save it for Cresselia, I think, but now that I recognize, you know what, I can actually win this matchup because Mudshot's not going to do enough damage. We get a shield, which is great, and then he's going to be getting a charge move right here, and this is where we can shield and go for our own Dragon Claw to finish off the Swampert because Togekiss on the back end has absolutely no health, so one fast move from Charizard will be able to finish it off, and this Dragon Claw will be getting the Swampert. So that's really fantastic for us. Togekiss coming back in, we finish off with one fast move, and that is going to be a GG. So far these battles pretty good, pretty sweaty. But let's take a look. I believe this might be an S Cavalier one. We'll have to see. Cresselia versus, yeah, S Cavalier. So, same game plan. We're going to be going for double Moonblast and swap into Charizard. Whether we get the attack debuff or not, we're not going to shield on our Cresselia. So, going for Moonblast right here. Again, resisted damage because of the steel typing. Also, I forgot to turn off notifications, so I'm getting text messages. So, we're just going to block that. You guys don't get to see my personal life. But Megahorn now coming in. We're not going to shield. We see the swap now into Snorlax. Okay, so we're going to be going for Moonblast right here. What I really want is an attack debuff on this Snorlax right here, and I need to line up Obstagoon. So we're going to bring in the Obstagoon. We get the attack debuff. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to go for Night Slash right here. Again, go for it early to try to proc an attack boost on our, or it's a 10% chance basically. We don't get the attack boost. Now charge move coming through, and I really got to be like, okay, could this be superpower? We're gonna risk it. It's gonna be Body Slam, which is great. Okay, so this person's just running Body Slam. So now we're gonna commit to the farm down. I'm not gonna send my energy out because I want to have loaded energy for the S Cavalier on the back end. So we're just gonna completely farm down right here. Snorlax is gonna go down to counter damage, and then I know S Cavalier is coming back in, so we're just gonna be going straight Night Slashes. I'm okay with not switching out. I want to stay in this matchup, I believe, because I should be just going for back-to-back Night Slashes. So this should get the shield from S Cavalier. I don't imagine it would or wouldn't. We do get the shield, which is great. So we go down. Now I'm going to bring in Charizard right here because both charge moves from an S Cavalier will be resisted, but if it's going to be an Acid Spray, that's going to be tough. But it is going to be a Drill Run, which is great. We resist that. Fantastic. We see a swap now into Giratina Altered. And this is a really hard back end to fight against when it's a Dragon Breath Giratina Altered because of the raw damage it does with fast moves, and I really can't do anything about it. Now I swap into Cresselia on the charge move. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have soaked it on Charizard basically, and I try to go for the Moonblast right here. If I land that Moonblast, we have some hope, but I don't, so now I have to go into double shields right here, and this is just, it's so tough. So we're going for Moonblast here, and even though like we lost lead and they had a great cover in the back, so rightfully so, they should win this game based on the Pokemon that they had. But it's just really tough. If that was a Giratina Altered with Shadow Claw, I think it would have been a little better, but that Dragon Breath damage just adds up so much against a Charizard because it's not very bulky. So we're going to be going down to Dragon Claw right here and Dragon Breath damage, and that is going to be a GG. Now I think we have one more battle here, so let's go ahead and go. Okay, so final battle here. I think this might be another S Cavalier one, recognizing the name Haunting. I think this was my second battle of the morning. So we have Cresselia versus S Cavalier again. Yeah, so we're going to do the exact same thing like I said before. Strategy, going for double Moonblast, swap Charizard unless they swap, which that player last game did. So we're going for Moonblast here, going to be resisted because of the steel typing on the S Cavalier. Now, I know we don't get an attack debuff, which is fine. I know this is Megahorn. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. We're not going to shield. Cresselia is super thick. It can soak this Megahorn. I'm perfectly fine with that. We can get to another Moonblast before they get to another Megahorn. So we're going to be going for Moonblast right here and get this S Cavalier low, put them in a false sense of security, and now we go, in comes Charizard, bada bing, bada boom, 2 fast moves, gone. They can't react in time. They have to know that that's what I'm going to do in order to react. So now we have Cresselia versus Charizard right here. Got to watch out for Future Sight, but a Grass Knot or Moonblast is going to be resisted, so we just got to watch out for that. We do land the Blast Burn, which is huge in this 2-shield situation, because if I can land it early, it's game breaking. So now we're going to be going for double shields here. Moonblast would be resisted, but I don't want a Future Sight to land, so now we're going to go build up to Blast Burn and go for Dragon Claws here. They saw how much damage Blast Burn did, and Dragon Claw right here can now threaten shields while doing chip damage. So we get a shield, fantastic. Need to go for another Dragon Claw before they get to a charge move, but we can't get it, so we're going to go into double shield situation right here. I'm going to also load up, I think I should load up on an extra bit of energy because they just did their charge move. Yeah, I'm loading up on extra energy and now going for Dragon Claw. Reason being, if they let this go through, I want an energy advantage versus whatever's in the back. So Dragon Claw, not going to be able to finish off. They do swap, however, and it's a Registeel. Beautiful. Go Blast Burn. Get this final shield. Get this Registeel out of here. I am not baiting you, man. Take the Blast Burn. They did. Fantastic. So now I'm going to flex on him and swap into Cresselia real quick. Soak the charge move right here, and then Obstagoon, or actually I bring in Charizard right here. This was a glitched match. So Cresselia goes down. I'm going to bring in Charizard and farm energy because 2 fire spins should finish off here. Maybe 3. I think it should be 3. So there's 1, 2. Okay, so charge move coming through. Flash Cannon, we're going to resist it. It's not going to take us out. It's going to get us low. But now I should be able to fast move. And I can't fast move. He's lock-on farming me down, and I can't do fast moves. So Charizard goes down. I should have finished off Registeel right there. But thank goodness we have Obstagoon. Cresselia's low, but Cresselia has loaded energy. Moonblast doing super effective damage and about 50% of our health. So now this is going to be a race of damage. I'm just going straight counter damage, and we are going to be able to finish off Cresselia in time, and that is going to be a GG. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys are excited that Go Battle League is back. I think there are still some glitches and kinks to be worked out with the system, but we've known that from Pokemon Go PvP. If you've been playing since the beginning, you know the game has never been perfect. So I hope Niantic continues to try to improve their game, because I'm still seeing some issues come along with it, that Charizard, for example, not doing any fast move damage. So let me know down in the comments how your guys' battles are going, what teams are you guys using, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.